Good morning, Queens. It is 6 a.m., about a minute to 6. Welcome to this morning's broadcast of the Queen's Crown Collaborative. I am Sheree Vejan. I'm the author of the 2017 Goals Journal and CEO of Realistically Speaking Publishing Company. As you know, it's almost June. We're almost halfway through this year, and I am here to help you through the rest of 2017 to complete your goals, your 2017 goals. So this series is called the Goal Getter Series, and each week we'll have a tip every Tuesday and to help you push forward to your 2017 goals. So there will be very short, sweet, one sentence. Today's tip is have goals in all areas of your life: career, business, personal, family, leisure, health, and more. So while you might be working hard on a particular goal, say like your career goal, it's important not to lose the balance. It's important not, to continue to have a balanced diet or healthy relationships or spiritual growth. So for me, my story, or part of my story, I've always been known, as a hard worker, as a teen, working two jobs, and becoming a mom, going to bed late, waking up early. When people say, you always up, you up early, you go to bed, you're a hard worker. And I use that as a badge of honor. Yes, I do work hard, and a lot of that was from my upbringing, having maybe females in my house who may not have worked as hard or did not raise their family. And I wanted to be that difference, at the expense of not having a complete balanced life. So if I were to visit your house, say 20 years ago, or maybe not even 20 years ago, maybe 10, I always came with my backpack. I always came with my folder. I always came with my planner. I always came with my computer, my camera, and I wanted to know your Wi-Fi password. Why? Because I'm setting up my office in your house. I don't have time to come and visit and eat and have a conversation. I got work to do. So I would set up my little office at your house, in your kitchen, in your kids' room. And while my husband was, talking, I was working. And not only was that rude, I had to learn that life wasn't all about work. So I remember buying this book by, good morning, Queen V. I remember buying this book by Zig Ziglar, and it had this wheel on it. And the wheel was divided into maybe like 7 different areas, like family, spiritual. And then he said, rate yourself from 1 to 10 in each category where you are. And you put the dot right there. And then when you were done, you would draw this circle. And if you had a complete circle, that meant your life was balanced. And my circle, career, was over here. I was a 10. And then the rest of it was like, how's your health? 2, how's this? 2, how's that? 2, how's this? 2. And I'm like, well, how do I work on that? How do I change and create balance so my kids will know how to live a balanced life, so they won't go to their friend's house and work. So even though I was writing books, I was also not going out the house. I wasn't going to the park. I wasn't taking a walk. I was drinking 7 cups of coffee a day, big Mickey Mouse cups, and no water. So even though I was excelling on one end, my health was suffering. I was on a heart monitor at 30 years old. And I remember going into the doctor's office, my cardiologist, and there were other people that were like 80 and 9 years old. And I'm like, I shouldn't be here. I'm too young. I'm too young to be here. How do I balance out my life? So I feel like my mission or my goal is to encourage other people that even though you might be successful, you don't need a goals journal. You don't need my goals journal to help you reach a goal, because you already know what you want to do. You want to be a nurse, just study, work hard, go to work. But what happens when you get your check if you're not balanced, if you don't have a budget, if you're not working on your credit, if you're not saving? If you're going to work, working 12 hours, and you're not spending time with your family, you're not going to church, you don't have healthy relationships, you're not taking a vacation, that is not the balanced life. So yes, you can achieve your goals. Yes, you can go forward. You can wake up early and go to bed late. But if you're not healthy, living a whole balanced life, eventually, it'll catch up. It'll catch up with you. So your assignment this week write down your goals. We divide our goals up in 12 different categories. So in the beginning of the year, we write out our goals for the year, and we divide those in 12 categories. Then each month, we kind of work on one goal per month. So, and then the week, we break down our goals for the week and try to keep them balanced as well. And it's hard. It's challenging. But we do it because I feel like it's healthy. Goal setting shouldn't also be stressful. So you shouldn't be stressed to reach your goal. It shouldn't be another notch of stress on the belt. It should be rewarding. It should be achievable. It should be, when you accomplish it, you should be, yes, I did that. But you shouldn't be stressed, right, trying to balance out your life, right? So here's like a quick template. So for me, my balance goals for 2017 are in 12 different areas. My health and physical goal is to drink a gallon of water every day. My relationship goal is Marriage Monday. Every Monday, my husband and I either, at minimum, we have coffee together. At minimum. We try to go and have a quick lunch, or we try to go have a quick breakfast, or we'll meet up somewhere and try to spend an hour together to say, this is our time. You know, this is our time, to make sure that we spend that time with each other. We try to go to a movie. Something small. It doesn't have to be anything big. You know, I have a financial goal, and I'm working on that every day. My home goal is to clean and organize. My personal goal is to master the list. I have a list, my daily list of things that I want to achieve. And sometimes I can't finish that whole list in a day, but the goal is to try that list. Yes, goal setting should be rewarding and achievable, not stressful. So if you're stressed, stop it. My recreational goal is recreation, if you guys know me, fun and travel is like the hardest things, because I have to be okay with with having fun and traveling, and not work so much. My personal development goal every year is to read 100 books a year, and it doesn't mean just read. You know, there's short books, there's Audible. I try to get at least 2 Audible books in a month, and I try to reread some of the books that I've already read, because there's so much knowledge in the books that you once read that you forget about. My career goal, I can't tell you that one, but I'm working on that. And then my family goal is to meet once a week with my family every Sunday. So that's our day to go over our goals, go over our calendars. And then spiritual goal is to read the entire Bible. That's my goal every year. And then my travel goal is to take a cruise, even though I booked 3 cruises and canceled each time. So I'm still working on that. Still working on my travel goals. And then my giving goal is to give 20% of my income. So that is my yearly goal. And then what I do is each week I kind of break that down, and I use a worksheet. And so on Mondays, you know, I take my balance goals and try to work them into some type of weekly worksheet. So every day I'm listening to Audible on my way, take my girls to school, and on my way back. That's a good hour, 2 hours, without even thinking about it. Marriage Monday. Then I'm drinking my water every day. Writing every day. My home goal, throw it out Thursday. Every Thursday, trying to get a bag of something. Trash out the car. Trash in my room. Trash in the junk drawer. Finance Friday. Every Friday, kind of working on my bills, or working on my credit, or working on certain things like that. And then Celebration Sunday. Every Sunday I try to cook unhealthy, because I try to cook healthy during the week. And then Sunday we kind of have a soul food Sunday. Like this Sunday I made fried chicken and cabbage and candy yams and cornbread. And so we probably wouldn't have that during the week. And it's our time to say, hey, relax, let's eat together. And what else? Let me check my time here. And then tithing through Push. So I have a PushPay app. So when I make money on the side for my business, I can use PushPay. And then when I make my regular income, then I can tithe off a check, or tithe off things like that. So it's just an example of how to balance out your week. It is tough to balance. Probably one of the most toughest things that I've done since goal setting, but that has literally changed the game for me, to say, concentrate on all of me, concentrate on my health, concentrate on my spirituality, concentrate on my relationships. all relationships. You got business relationships, personal relationships, family relationships. What's one of them? Text Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. You can text 10 people really quick that you haven't talked to in maybe a year. This is the time to text those people that live out of the state that you never talked to until a family reunion. Every Tuesday, say, hey, I'm going to text 10 people that I didn't text last week. How you doing? This is Sheree. Just checking on you, making sure everything is good. And then you'll be surprised how that creates a ripple effect. It creates this ripple. Well, now you got 10 people that you start communicating with a week, because they're all not going to respond back to you today. Now you're talking to them throughout Wednesday. Oh, girl, I'm doing good. Now next Tuesday, maybe you're texting your nieces, especially us, as we get a little older, we lose touch with our young cousins and nieces and nephews. Hey, maybe next Tuesday you text everybody that's underage. Hey, just checking on you, seeing how school is, seeing how college is, anything I can help you with. Maybe there's a tip. So Text Tuesday is a good relationship, exercise that you could do. It's easy to remember. You can do it in the car. So good morning, everybody. So yes, our tip this week is to have goals in all areas of your life: career, business, personal, family, leisure, health, and more. While you might be working hard on a particular goal in one area, it's important not to lose sight of the importance of a balanced diet, healthy relationship, and spiritual growth. So I'm going to post up a photo so you guys can work on that this week. And that's all I got. If you have any questions, this is the time to answer. Good morning, everybody. All right, well, you guys have an awesome week. My daughter's graduating tomorrow from high school, so our family is going to another transition with her going to college. Is that next month? Next month. So, we have a busy week this week, and I will. If you have questions, you can ask them here, and have a blessed, awesome Tuesday.